Hello, good evening, and warm welcome to another video of Prime and Academy with me, Himanshu Taneja. We were discussing questions of quadratic equation and important cases, important questions that are repeatedly asked in JEE Mains exam. So let us start today's video with this question that has been asked in JEE Mains 2026. If alpha is equal to 1 and beta is equal to 1 plus iota root 2, iota is minus 1, what are the roots of the equation? X cube plus ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. ABC are real number, and what is the value of this integral? Solving this integral is pretty easy, but the challenging task is that of the quadratic equation. The basic knowledge that we require here for finding out the values of a and b, c lie in these particular root that are present in this equation, that is alpha, beta, and the third one, which is gamma. So we require to find out the value of a, b, and c. As we know, the imaginary roots are occurring in pair. One of the root is 1 plus iota root 2. The last one other root will be 1 minus iota root 2. Alpha plus iota beta and alpha minus iota beta are the format of the equation that are present in the case of imaginary or complex root. We know that complex root always lie in pair. So therefore, I'm writing the other root gamma as 1 minus iota root 2. And using the quadratic formula, a is equal to minus sum of the roots. And now we have the values of alpha, beta, and gamma. We'll be substituting it directly here. So 1 plus iota root 2 and 1 minus iota root 2. Common term will cancel out, and this value becomes equal to minus 3. In this way, we have the first unknown variable that is required in this condition, that is the value a. So if you calculate the value of b, that is product of the roots taken two at a time, which is alpha beta into beta gamma alpha. So this particular value will become equal to alpha is 1, beta is 1 plus iota root 2, 1 plus iota root 2 multiplied by 1 minus iota root 2, and 1 minus iota root 2 multiplied by 1. So values will cancel out here. This will be 1 plus iota root 2 and 1 minus iota square into 2 and 1 minus iota root 2. Common term cancels out. This becomes 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 5. That is the value of b becomes equal to 5. Now, since we have the value of b present here, the next unknown, that is c, which is minus the product of the roots taken all at a time. So multiplying all these values, will multiply 1 with 1 plus iota root 2 and multiplied by 1 minus iota root 2. Simply, we'll get an identity of a square minus b square in this particular condition. So this becomes equal to 1 plus iota square, that is minus 1. That's why I'm writing plus, and this becomes equal to minus 3. So therefore, we have the values of a, b, and c. Now, all you have to do is integrate this particular condition. Minus 1 to 1, x cube plus a into b square plus b into x minus 3 into dx. The value is minus 1 to 1 minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. So this is the integral that we are interested in calculating. And now we know that for an odd function, x cube is an odd function, x is an odd function, the values from minus 1 to 1 will obviously become equal to 0. You have a rule that minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 0 if f of x is an odd function. So we are applying the property of an odd function here. So minus 3 into minus 1 to 1 x square dx and minus 3 minus 1 to 1 into dx. Common term, I'm taking common. And I'll be integrating this particular condition, minus of x cube by 3. Integral will cancel out, integrated from minus 1 to 1 and minus 3 integrated from minus 1 to 1. So this value will become equal to here minus of 2 and minus 3 times 2. Answer becomes equal to minus 8. So in this manner, we can have a recall of this question. Again, question was saying you have root 1, 1 plus root 2, other one will become equal to 1 minus root 2. The value of a minus sum of the roots, that is 1 plus this becomes minus 3. Product of the roots taken 2 at a time, value will become 5. And product of all the 3 roots is 1 into 1 plus iota root 2 into 1 minus iota root 2. Product becomes minus 3. So value of the integral that we are interested in have odd values, odd powers. Integral will become equal to 0. Integrating other two values gives us answer minus 8. In this way, if you have a question in JEE Mains that is involving quadratic and integral, so you can calculate the unknowns, substitute it, and go with your integral like it was done in this type of question. So another question that will again help us out in this scenario. So if alpha beta are the roots of the equation, 12x square minus 20x plus 3 lambda is equal to 0, and the value of beta minus alpha lies between 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. What some of the integral values of lambda? Lambda is present here in this quadratic equation, and from this quadratic equation, using the formula, we need to calculate the value of lambda in this particular situation. So I need the value of magnitude or mod of beta minus alpha. The same can be obtained by using the quadratic formula of addition and multiplication, that is alpha plus beta can be written as equal to 20 by 12, that is equal to 5 by 3. And similarly, product of the roots can be written as 3 lambda upon 12, that is equal to lambda over 4. So now, since we have the values of alpha plus beta and we have the values of alpha into beta, the value of magnitude alpha minus beta is equal to under root में alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. So this is the quadratic formula, or you can say alpha minus beta can be obtained using this condition. So alpha minus beta will become equal to 5 by 3 whole square minus 4 times lambda by 4. 4 and 4 will cancel out. So now this becomes equal to under root 25 by 9 minus lambda. This is the value of alpha minus beta. So 25 by 9 minus lambda can be calculated by the given condition that has been specified by the question. Question is saying the value of beta minus alpha that we have simplified using this condition, it lies between 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Obviously, value of beta minus alpha, magnitude, modulus, or modulus alpha minus beta, both of them, they are the same condition. Therefore, I'm using the same formula to reach to my final answer. So under root 25 minus lambda, solving both sides, one part of the inequality becomes 25 by 9 minus lambda is greater than equal to 1 by 4. And similarly, the other part becomes 25 by 9 minus lambda is less than equal to 9 by 4. So in this way, I have divided or distributed the inequality into two parts for solving or getting the value of lambda, particularly in this particular situation. So 25 by 9 minus 1 by 4 becomes less than equal to lambda. Similarly, 25 by 9 minus 9 by 4 becomes less than equal to lambda. So in this way, I might be getting the maximum and minimum values of the lambda in both these situations, in both these scenarios. So taking LCM here, 100 minus 9 over 36 is greater than equal to lambda. That means lambda is less than equal to 91 over 36. And similarly, taking again LCM in the other way, 100 minus 81 over 36 is less than equal to lambda. That means lambda is greater than equal to 19 over 36. So if you particularly write the range of lambda in this particular situation, so lambda is ranging from 19 over 36 to 91 over 36. So roughly calculating these particular value, 19 over 36 approximates to 0.53, and similarly 91 over 36 approximates to 2.53. So lambda is lying between values that are particularly between 0.53 and 2.53. And question was asking the sum of the possible integral values in this particular situation. So if I talk about possible integral value in between the condition, so we have two integers that are satisfying this particular scenario, and the sum becomes equal to 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. So making a quick recall of this situation, alpha plus beta is 5 by 3, alpha beta is lambda 4, mod alpha minus beta is alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta, and this becomes mod of alpha minus beta. So as per the question, values lying between 1 by 2 and 3 by 2, we are solving these two inequalities in two different parts, in two different portions. So now 25 by 9 minus lambda greater than 9 by 4 and 25 by 9 minus lambda less than 9 by 4. Solving two different parts, lambda is less than 91 by 36 and lambda is greater than 19 over 36. So talking about all set of real numbers, lambda lies between 19 over 36, that is roughly approximately 0.53, and other way around, lambda is 91 over 36, that is approximately 2.53. So if I talk about the integral values of lambda as per asked by the question, lambda belongs to 1 and 2, and some of the values, this becomes equal to 3. So in this way, we can think about the question that are repeatedly asked in examination of paper of JEE Mains, and this is the scenario how questions of quadratic equation come straight away directly, or they get mixed with other chapters like that of integral that we have seen in this condition. And we were requiring both the portions here, the concept of quadratic equations and the concept of integral, like odd functions, even functions, and so on. So in this way, we get to solve these types of questions. Also, if you want me to make video on any particular question type pattern, feel free to discuss it to me or write in the comment box. So that's all from my side for today in this video.